Hey guys, it's Dusty with High Tech. So we got the 9G here. Just want to go over this. So we've been doing this repair. So this is for the 9G's 9-speed, and these are the fault codes. So one of them is related to pressure sensor signal is invalid, and the other one is for reverse gear does not engage. What we've noticed lately too is on these issues, when you do the repair to the plate, sometimes there are fault codes. Like you'll go back in here and like what we see here is that, say like a pressure sensor is reading correct. It's reading basically atmosphere, one bar, right? It's normal. So, but even though the repair is done, everything is testing out good, you will have fault codes related to the pressure sensor invalid. It will stay there. Normally, once you do the repair, you can clear the fault code. Everything clears out great. And the customer installs it, everything's working. However, if it has had a failure to the point where it sets a permanent fault, so a permanent fault's usually set once it sees a repeat failure. So if the customer is driving it for a period of time with that error condition, after a certain point, the computer will recognize that this is being driven in that and will set that fault code as a permanent fault. So that means it cannot be deleted. You can't delete that fault. Typically on like the engine computers, when they have permanent faults, the only way it will actually allow you to delete it is multiple drive cycles of driving with the car and it testing itself and confirming that it is fixed and it is working, and it will basically go from a permanent to a stored fault. Same thing is happening on the transmission computers. If it's been driven too many times with that fault code, it will eventually get to the point where it's a permanent fault and you cannot erase it. So we spent some time with this clients. We've been seeing this more and more. So if you do have a permanent fault, not a problem. We can address it and fix it too. It's just an additional cost to our normal service. Our normal service is $349. It would just be additional to that, but we can resolve it. I'm not sure if anybody else has been able to figure this out yet, but we do have this solution, so that if you have a permanent fault for a pressure sensor, implausible, we can get that resolved. Okay. If you guys have any other questions, let us know. But yeah, glad we were able to get this figured out and a solution to you guys so you don't have to replace the plate. All right. If you guys have any questions, please let us know. Thanks guys. Take care.